Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the World of Officine Panerai. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper usage, care, and maintenance of your Panerai Luminor Marina 1950 3-days automatic in stainless steel. This PAM 523 is an automatic winding timepiece, but it can be manually wound by taking the crown in the first position with the locking lever released and turning it in a clockwise direction away from you. Now, approximately 20 to 30 turns should be sufficient to start the beat of the balance and the advance of the seconds hand, and at this point you can put the watch on the wrist, and the natural course of kinetic action in conjunction with the winding rotor on the caseback will continue to wind the watch. But should you wish to wind it to its maximum rated power reserve of approximately 72 hours or 3 days, simply continue turning the crown. Due to the bridle style mainspring, you cannot accidentally overwind this automatic timepiece. Listen carefully for the subtle click that indicates the bridle is slipping. At that point, the watch is fully wound. Now, in addition to winding, there are two additional crown positions that can be used to precisely synchronize the watch to a known accurate reference time. The first is the outermost position, hacking or stop seconds. Now, the easiest way to do this is to stop the seconds hand at the index at 12, find a known accurate reference time such as an atomic clock, and then advance the minutes hand to the next nearest minute. Now, once the reference time catches up, return the crown to its innermost position, the beat of the balance resumes, and now you've synchronized the watch against a reference time. Now, there is an intermediate position wherein the hour hand can be set independently of the seconds and the minutes. You'll also note that the hour hand drives the date. This is a time zone jumping feature for frequent travelers, such that you can set the watch ahead or back as you travel without affecting the isochronism or precision of the movement. Now, with respect to care of the watch, there are three principal areas of concern: water, magnetism, and shock. Now, this watch is rated to 100 meters water resistance by Panerai, which the factory rates as sufficiently for most aquatic activity, save professional diving. Sufficient for that, yes, but it does require some assistance from you, the owner, to avoid accidental drowning. Always keep the crown functions disused when the watch is submerged or there's water on the case. Always make sure that the locking lever is in place. Attempting to wind the watch or set the watch with water on the case can bypass the seals and create a situation in which the inside of the watch turns into a greenhouse. So always keep the crown locked and the crown functions disused when there is water on the case. Now, with respect to leather straps, none are ever water resistant, so swap the watch to a Panerai textile or rubber strap before aquatic endeavors. Finally, water resistance is not a static feature of a timepiece, as mechanical specifications and case dimensions are. Rather, water resistance ebbs over time as seals degrade and lubricants dry up. So Panerai recommends having the watch water tested on an annual basis at an authorized service center to ensure that its hermeticity as rated from the factory is still intact. And Panerai recommends doing this before the start of the aquatic season, whether that be vacation months or beach months. Simply check the watch before the aquatic season begins. Now, with respect to magnetism, it is ubiquitous in daily life, and magnetic fields can magnetize the metallic hairspring within the balance of the watch. This can cause erratic timing, either fast running or slow running, so keep the watch remote from speakers, subwoofers, high current wiring looms. Keep it remote from the closures of wallets and purses and refrigerator doors and MRI equipment, as all of these can magnetize the watch. If you suspect the watch has become magnetized, take it to an authorized service center of Panerai, where specialized equipment is available to quickly and easily demagnetize the hairspring. Now, with respect to shock, it's important to keep the watch disused during high-impact activities such as mountain biking, dirt biking, firearms marksmanship, golf, tennis, or baseball batting, as all of these can minimally alter the timing of the watch and maximally damage the fine Swiss movement within. So always keep the watch disused during high-impact sports. Now, with respect to swapping straps, as you might before taking the watch in the water, there are quick release tabs underneath the lugs. In conjunction with Panerai lug swapping, strap swapping, and strap replacement tools, simply depress the pusher and then drive the retaining bar through the lug until it's removed on the other side. Using Panerai tools, this is possible quick and easily and without posing any marring hazard to the finish of your lugs. Now, with respect to service, Panerai recommends having the watch checked periodically. This is best done during your annual water test, when Panerai service personnel can also check the cosmetic condition of your watch and its mechanical condition. Now, should service be required, service exclusively with authorized Panerai service centers, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, original Panerai parts, and specialized equipment to retain the investment and instrument value of your timepiece. Moreover, only these agencies are authorized to back any work and parts invested with an original Panerai service warranty from the factory. Finally, contact our experts at govbergwatches.com. Call, text, or email them, and they'll be happy to walk you through every phase of the ownership of this or any Panerai model.